Yeah. All right. We're live. At least we should be live. This is Frank alongside Eric RPG. We are not started yet. We're waiting on Breakman to join us. I've got to work on my.
They're calling it second stadium, but it's like, why? Just call it two.
Yeah. Yeah. Why is this so low? There we go. Now I can hear myself.
And this article
Jesus.
was from 2 days ago when it was announced, and it says, "Oops, looks like Capcom arcade
Yeah.
stadiums line up." Well, it was officially announced yesterday, but the press release went out yesterday. But I don't think it was a leak. I think it was someone slipped up, and posted it early somewhere when they shouldn't have. Maybe they forgot the day was a certain day because that was
Yeah.
announced at that Summer Game Fest, which is kind of bullshit because there were no Switch games. You showed a bunch of current gen console games on here and PC games, but
Well,
nothing on the Switch.
in fairness, I mean, is there really any super good reason to
That's
get
also coming to
excited?
Switch, but nothing. Not really.
Yeah.
The biggest takeaway I got from it is like sci-fi space shooters with evil aliens that look like Dead Space, and everything's fucking dark as shit. Is
Yeah.
in vogue or something.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I
Because
mean,
guess who we got Routine, the new Aliens game,
the
the Dead
Aliens
Space
game,
remake,
the Aliens,
and
the Aliens game,
Callisto Protocol, which was made by the original Dead Space stuff. So I'll give them some slack, but everybody else is just a copycat.
the Aliens game looks okay. I saw a preview for that. It looks all right. I mean, you know, why won't this stay all the way up to 100%?
I think it's funny that in the list of games here, and I had the press release for this, and it did this too. Is it lists Gunsmoke as its Japanese romanji? So that says Gansumuku,
What does that mean?
Gunsmoke. It's
Ah,
basically just the Japanese way to say Gunsmoke.
gotcha. Ah, that's why my fucking mic isn't working. Okay, there we go. Holy shit. Alright, that's better. Now I can hear myself. Jesus, I couldn't hear myself before. Alrighty. Howdy ho, everybody. The show's RPGrinders. We haven't started yet. We're going to have a heck of a show for you guys today. I'm on with Eric RPG. Of course, this is Frank. We're waiting for Breakman to join. Lots of fun stuff to get to today. Let me look at that stuff. You guys are not going to want to miss this one. Along with the news, we've got a plethora of stinkos and sweetos. I've got some special stuff there. And also for our free-for-all today, we're going to be talking about the PlayStation Plus tier system. And, you know, is it kind of going to...
Shit.
Well, look, let's be fair and objective. We'll get to it. But
No, I can tell you why it's shit.
okay, well, I mean, we'll get to it. Just hold your thoughts on that.
I can't completely explain all the technicals, but I can give you the gist of it.
Yeah, well, I mean, we'll definitely get to it, Eric. So hold your thoughts till we get there. Hold on a second here. Let's do this. Let's do that. For some reason my levels are jumping all over the place today. I just want to make sure that everything is kosher. Yeah, we're good there. Good there. Test. No. Whatever. I'll just do it like this. Do it. Fuck it. We'll do it live. Alright, let me see if anybody's in chat yet. It doesn't look like anybody just yet. Breakman is in there. Let me see if I can get him. Sony's PlayStations is in there. Let's go back here. Let's say Breakman Let's say Breakman's in Skype. I never know if he's in Skype or not. I mean, it's one of those deals, but hopefully everybody out there is doing okay. A-okay. We're coming up on 700. Eric, you're going to have to get plastered. I'm going to have to eat a bunch of edibles. Breakman.
I need to find some plum wine, if possible.
Plum line. Yeah, go to Home Depot. You should be able to find some plum line.
No, plum wine.
Oh, plum wine. Yeah.
What is plum line?
Plumb line is like, I thought you were like doing some type of like thing where you need to like make a mark, like a long straight mark. Yeah. Yeah, plum wine is good. I like plum wine. Looks like Break just got online, so we'll wait for Break to jump on in. Maybe we can have a little pre-show banter with him. But we're going to have tons of fun. We're going to talk about the Game Pass. We're going to talk about the PlayStation Plus tier system. There's all kinds of stuff we're going to talk about. The Stinko should be pretty interesting today. You guys are going to want to stick around for that one. I've got a pretty funny one that actually leads into a plethora of of Sweetos that I got today. I was going to say Stinkos, but you guys are going to want to hang around for this. Just wait on Break, and then we should be good to go. Let's see if anybody's typing in the chat. Not yet. Okay. Lots on the agenda today. We should have a good time. Can't wait. Looks like Eric had a week. I had a week. Bernie had a week. Huh, Bernie? You had a week.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I need to...
Hey, Eric, any advice that you have for me when I get up to that tree boss monster in Sultan Sanctuary, if you can remember?
Not really.
How to beat him?
What kind of build do you have?
It's going to be a cleric. I'm just going to do a strength build.
Get that hammer weapon.
Yeah.
A good hammer weapon with good scaling. It's like, that's one thing I don't like about Sultan Sanctuary over Sultan Sacrifice. Like, the game actually tells you what your scaling for a weapon is. You kind of have to suss it out in the original.
Yeah. Oh, so you're saying in the sequel it doesn't tell you like what?
No, it does tell you.
Oh, it does tell you. I got you. Okay.
I think it might do it in the original, but you might have to like click the info button instead to find out. Instead, you just look at it and it'll tell you. And then you click the info button to get lore on the weapon. Kind of like Dark Souls.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I like it. I like that game quite a bit. I remember playing it all the way up into that fucking tree monster thing, you know, with a bunch of enemies on it.
All it can really tell is you need to bait it into shooting you with lightning, and then that's when you're free to do an attack.
Ah. Okay.
Just be mindful of where you're stepping because those platforms will break.
I know. That's what sucks.
But playing it as a mage is a lot easier because you can just shoot them from range.
Oh, really? Yeah. I mean, the thing about mage is, like, beginning game, they suck, man. Fuck.
You just have to be careful of how much of the certain element you're using, otherwise you'll kill yourself.
Yeah.
Soul and Sacrifice magic works more like Dark Souls 3, where it's FP. And magic isn't really particularly powerful in the game, and there are strong spells, but they use lots of focus points. But the really good ones are ones that are good at stun locking your enemy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because stun locking enemy just makes them, it just completely disrupts whatever attack they're doing. It gives you the ability to either get you in for some free hits or heal yourself if you need to.
Yeah. Those games would be cool co-op. Like if they could do it co-op, that'd be pretty badass.
There is co-op in Salt and Sacrifice.
Ooh, that's cool.
It's another thing that the original didn't do.
I mean, you just do like a mage build, and then you have another person that does like a strength, like a
One
warrior.
thing that bothered me that I forgot to mention in the review, but I don't know how true this is, which is why I left it out, but I kept getting people similar to my own build. It's like, which was weird. It's like, why would I want two of my own build here? I want someone with a different build to join me.
Yeah. Maybe they just made a mistake and matched builds instead of, just matching equals, instead
I mean, I guess you could solve this problem by finding a player that has a different build than yours and then using the password system to get them to join your game.
Yeah. Well, when I get there, Eric, I will join you on a run. I'll have to play like a strength build. I can't. It's too much for me to.
But I'm not even playing Salt and Sanctuary at the moment.
No, I know.
And like I said, I don't think it has multiplayer.
Oh, it doesn't. I thought it did. That sucks.
I need to look that up.
No, not Salt and Sanctuary, the sequel, man. When I get ready to play that.
Yeah, that's gonna never happen.
What do you mean?
Because you're never gonna beat the first game.
How do you know? I got pretty far in it. I was doing all right. I beat a few bosses.
I'm being mean.
You are being mean. How dare you? If you're just joining the shows,
I think it's gonna more take you forever to actually get around to buying Salt.
Well, that may be true, but it might be worth a revisit later. For you. If not, fuck it. I'll just go through it myself. Shit.
Mm-hmm.
Just waiting on Breakman
to be able to buy the game on Switch.
Oh, you only have it on
They
Switch?
didn't make any announcements for Switch or the Xbox yet.
Oh. Yeah. We're just waiting on Breakman to join. Let's see. Show's RPGrinders. I'm on with Eric. This is Frank. We are going to be discussing a plethora of news stories today. With a few added quick bonus.
Okay, Salt and Sanctuary does have multiplayer, but it's not as straightforward as it is in Salt and Sacrifice.
Yeah. We're going to have some bonus news stories. We've got some really cool Stinkos this week. Sweetos. I could do a retro review. Let me throw that in there. And if I have time, I'll do a retro review of a movie called Eaten Alive. Let's do that. Let's put that down. That's an oldie but goodie. Just waiting on Breakman. We got, like I said, I've got a few Stinkos that, and they will lead into one particularly funny Sweeto. And then I've got some more Sweetos. So quite a few Sweetos for me. I think this is a record for me on Sweetos. I got 1, 2, 3, 4 Sweetos today. So get through all those. Free for all, we're going to talk about the PlayStation Plus tier system and the Xbox Game Pass. You guys are not going to want to miss the discussion, and you're not going to want to miss the Stinkos and Sweetos this week. So there you go. You there, Break? We're going to have to hold off for a minute. I saw Breakman in there. I tried talking to him, but let's see. Let me check my Twitter just in case.
I forgot this game existed, and the Japanese name's hilarious because it makes me wonder why they even went with the U.S. name as they did. The game's called Xed X's, but the Japanese name's Savage Bees. I don't know. I think you might have sold more if you just called it Savage Bees.
Yeah. Who is this? Oh, another. On Twitter they got this new thing where they have these hot chicks like that do these supposed graphic design shit, and got a lot of them following me, and then they DM you. I'm gonna go ahead and
a week or two ago, I got a bunch of Japanese bots following me. They're like girl bots. At least I think they are, because it looks like the type of account that a bot would have.
Yeah.
It's like Kaho plus a string of numbers. It's like I was like, what did I do to gain the attraction of some Japanese bots that are trying to get you to follow them because they have girl pictures on them?
Yeah, I mean it's good for eye candy, free eye candy, I guess, but nothing else, you know. Let's see. I got.
Well, the only reason they exist is so that you follow them back, and then they apparently get commission for that or something.
I guess. I'm not responding to that right now.
Or they steal your data, so.
Yeah. All right. If you're just joining the show's RPGrinders, waiting on Breakman to join on in. He may be having some Skype problems as usual. You know, that's how it goes here. So, you know, we'll just wait on Breakman. Drapsnat's in there, and Sony PlayStations. Hang tight. We'll get to start the show in just a minute. Yo, Break. You there? It says he's active, but I think he's just having Skype issues, to be honest. I mean, that's what it always boils down to. So we'll just we'll hold off for just a minute and see what good old Breakman says. Then we'll get the show started properly. We're gonna have a great weekend. Everything's shaping up to be a good weekend. Bernie's got the weekend off for the first time, and I can't remember. I know, yay. So, I mean, I'm basically saying code for let's get this shit on the road. You know, that's what I'm saying. You know, let's go. Come on, Break. All right, let's see. Ready? Are you ready, Break? Let's get Break on in. Hit me, he says. Right on. He looks like he's in a chipper mood. So let's get our good friend Breakman on the line here and add him. Watch what I'm gonna do with sound bites with Break. Watch this. Let's add him. Hey, Skodoma, what's up, man? Your connection glitched. I think a lot of people's connection glitched, mine included. I think it's just a Skype thing. We're waiting on Breakman to join here, and then I mean my actual connection has been kind of spotty, Skodoma. So welcome in. Thanks for joining. We haven't started yet. I'm waiting for Breakman to pick up here. Sometimes it takes a bit. It's how it goes every week, man. You haven't missed anything though, so. We haven't even started the show yet, but we'll get the party started here in just a second. How's it sound, Skodoma? Does it sound okay? Are you having any problems hearing us at that end, etc., etc.? Hey, Breakman, are you there?
I hope so.
Okay,
Hope so.
you said to hit you, so I'm gonna hit you with this. There you go.
Oh, that's Breakman.
There you go.
Whose entrance is that? That was a. Whose wrestling entrance started?
Stone Cold with the broken glass entrance.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, no, I thought there was one with a car wreck.
Could have been.
A different one.
Nothing that I remember offhand, but glad you're here, man. How was your week?
It was alright.
Alright.
It was fine, I guess. I'm tired.
Hey, I got a question for you, Breakman. Do you ever get hit up on Twitter with these VFX chicks that are supposedly graphics artists that, you know, as soon as you follow them, they're like, hey, thanks for following. And then they're like, oh, I'm a graphics artist, blah, blah, blah. You know?
No, I avoid following them.
Yeah.
We get a lot of random follows.
I
On the
know.
Twitter account.
I know.
Let me see who the last one was. I think it was another like web chick.
Yeah.
I never follow him. Carrie Carrico too. Like, let me see. She has pictures of her in her underwear. Yes.
Well, I mean, what I was telling Eric, at least it's eye candy. It's free eye candy is never not good. I think. I don't.
Well,
I could be wrong.
Joined May 2022. Has
Yeah,
zero
but I was
followers.
telling you,
May of this year.
They're bots, so they don't even post anything.
Right. They
Yeah.
never post anything.
And
Yeah.
they'll put up like a picture or two, and then that's it.
Yeah.
That's all
Right.
we'll ever do.
Right. All right. Scotoma says we're good, so I think we should get this party started. What do you guys say?
I guess.
All right. Let's do this. And welcome, everybody, to episode 694 of RPGrinders. I'm your host, Frank Branches, alongside my trusty cohorts, Eric the Great, Breakman the Bold. Gentlemen, how are you?
I'm not having a prison race.
I know.
That's all
I was just about ready to address that, man. Scotum in chat, I played a soundbite right before we got on the air for Breakman of like a crashing car because he's like, hit me on Skype. And Scotum says, sounds like you've been racing in your prison again. And he meant Prius, autocorrect, And I'm like, first of all, the two words Prius and racing should never be in the same sentence. All right. Let's just get. I mean, I do drive a Prius, but it's purely to save on gas. That's the only reason, man. So, yeah, prison race.
At 45, are you saying?
You know what, dude? I actually topped that car out at 90. When I went to Vegas last year, so it can scoot if you got to give it time, but it does scoot.
You had to Bernie push a little bit too.
Well, I had Bernie in the passenger seat, like pedaling, so needed that extra push, So there you go. But prison racing would be fun too, right? Like just do it all Death Race 2000 style,
We do need like a Death Race 2000 game.
Yeah, that would be cool, man. I'm surprised they never came out with like a racing
I mean, the
game.
closest I'd say we got was Carmageddon.
Carmageddon or like Twisted Metal was pretty good,
Yeah, but I mean, as far as like to Death Race, like Carmageddon is the closest I can.
Yeah, Carmageddon was,
but
man.
Even then, like the people are still running away. Like in Death Race, like people would like willingly sacrifice themselves, because they were fans.
Yeah. Carmageddon was that, man. That was an underrated game. They should bring that back, man.
Oh my god, I love Carmageddon.
Carmageddon's a good
one of
game.
my favorite racing games.
Yeah, racing gloves
I don't think I ever won a race though. I always finished by killing the opponent.
Racing gloves and helmet not required, Scotoma says. Exactly right. All right, we got a lot of news to get.
Needed.
Yeah, Eric, how are you doing, man?
My legs hurt.
Ooh.
Much.
Been walking too much, or what's going on, man?
We're still in the middle of transitioning between the new building and the old building, and I have to walk around everywhere to do everything because they don't have the vacuum system set up to get rid of most of the stuff I do have to usually get rid of.
Yeah. They need you need hazard pay, man. Twisted Metal should be made new and repolished. Hey, Scotoma.
I have misgivings about where the new lunchroom is in the new building because it's up a flight of stairs.
Ooh, that sucks too.
It's like, what are you gonna do if you're disabled or something?
Yeah. Well, I mean, they're gonna have to make.
They're gonna have to get an elevator then or something.
Yeah, they're gonna have to do something for sure. Twisted Metal should be made new and repolished. I agree, Scotoma. They are.
I haven't played since Black. I haven't played one since Black. Like, what the hell, man?
I know.
I need a Twisted Metal.
Well, they're coming out with the TV show, which is going to be cool.
That doesn't help me.
Well, I mean, it's going to help. You're going to watch it. I know you're going to watch it.
Man, it depends on what channel it's going to be on. But So we're gonna get a game based on the TV show, based on the game.
Pretty much, which sucks. I hate the ones that are based on movies or TV shows, because those ones like 99% of the time suck. But
remember when they made the Street Fighter movie and then they made the game based on the movie?
Yes, it was so dumb, man. That game was terrible.
And then they proceeded to make that game, but they did it with the actual gameplay of Street Fighter.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, using like the animations and characters.
Oh god, it was so bad.
Work.
So bad. I hated that game, and it had potential to be really good, but okay, let's get into the news here, guys. RPG news. All right, Eric, you're up first, sir.
Okay, from RPG site, we've got a delay. So Grand Blue Fantasy Relink has been delayed to 2023, and Cygames has announced that this game's been delayed to 2023. It was originally released on the PlayStation 4 in like a couple of years ago, actually, so it's kind of late for a Western release.
Yeah.
But anyways, it was coming to PlayStation 4 and 5 and PC via Steam. And they cite COVID-19 and policy and observations for the reasons for the delay.
That's interesting.
Like back in 2018, it was like the first gameplay trailers were shown.
Yeah, it's been a while.
And then Platinum Games was removed from the project, so it took like even longer time to rework. So now we're in 2022 and it's still not out.
Yeah,
this is why you don't like announce titles.
Yeah,
we've talked about this before. Like we think a game title announcement is a whole fucking non-story.
Well,
I
felt
agree.
like they had to, because they also had a fighting game from Arc System Works they wanted to promote. They wanted to promote it alongside it.
Look, I agree with you, Break. I think that you should not announce your game unless you are certain, like you're in kind of the final stages, or at least close to the final stages of getting that game done.
Square's learned that, like, Final Fantasy 16 announcement, it's coming out next year.
And what is wrong with having a short promotional period? Like in other words, like, you're going into your final phase, you're getting all the bugs out, and what is wrong with doing like a 3-month like media blitz? Like, there's nothing wrong with that.
Not only that, like, games will promote themselves heavily. Like some games will promote themselves heavily before they're about to release, but once they release, like, okay, it's done.
Anyways, this is basically the Muso version of Grand Blue Fantasy.
I think that they could do, like, other than AAA, like, big time games like God of War or Halo or stuff like that. What is the need to announce something like a year or two in advance? Like, honestly. Like, if we're not going to get it,
the only thing I could think of is if the companies maybe they hold stock and they're just trying to please the shareholders. You know what I mean?
Well,
that's the only reason I can think of. But if they don't have stock, why the hell would they do that? This game should have
come out 2 years ago, but COVID happened. So
right, no, I get it. There's a lot. We've already talked about that. A lot of games that are delayed, et cetera, and everybody. I mean, for the next 5 years, I think we're still going to get the COVID excuse, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it and fine. I mean, rightfully so on some games, because it did cause a delay in production, 2-3 years, whatever, and it takes.
And right now, it is causing shipping issues.
Yeah, no doubt. But I'm like,
because we have everything manufactured in China, because
right, unless I agree. I mean, everything being manufactured in China is just ridiculous. Like, we should look to other countries, like even Mexico. Can you imagine how much money we could save in shipping costs alone by doing things in Mexico?
Whoa! But if we start giving jobs down in Mexico, then we're going to have less people trying to, cross the border. And then what are politicians going to complain about?
Right.
We don't have immigrants trying to invade us.
Well, I mean, they're
here to invade, right, Frank?
Well, right. I agree. But here's
that whole the whole great replacement theory thing. You know?
Here's the big
Although that's mostly about black people, not Mexicans.
But here's the big secret to everything that nobody understands. There's actually more people leaving this country that are coming in. What does that tell you? For the first time in years, like it started happening right before COVID. More people are leaving this country than are entering. It's
Japan
fascinating.
Recently opened up to tourism again, so you can finally go to Japan.
Yeah.
Well,
Hey, Freak
people
Five's
have
in
seen
chat. What's
hate
up?
spreading, and recently, like the gun violence, obviously, is an
Yeah.
issue. Like I wouldn't, if somebody's in a foreign country and they're thinking about moving here, I wouldn't recommend it.
Well, right. I mean, I've told you guys my feelings. Like, if I ever get enough money, Bernie and I are going to New Zealand, man. I mean, it's, or Australia or some country that we can communicate with English, basically, because learning another language at this point is, and moving to Mexico, forget it. I'm not moving to Mexico. I mean, hell no. There's some people in chat. Drapsnat is in chat. Of course, Scotoma, Bernie's in there. Sony PlayStations, multiple PlayStations, and Supa 8. Thanks for being in there. But yeah, I agree. It's just
And Freak just came in.
Yeah, I mentioned Freak 5, but you guys.
You did? I didn't hear you say Freak. Sorry.
Yeah, because you guys talk over me, but that's kind of the norm for the show. All right. Break. Next story, please.
Huh? What? Stories?
Yes.
We got those. Coming to us live from RPG site. Cyberpunk Edge Runners anime series heads to Netflix in September 2022. Why are they making an anime series off of a game that most people hated?
Because maybe the anime is going to be good. I mean, there was a Witcher anime that was pretty good.
I think it's because they looked at the EA Western animation and they're like, yeah, let's not do that again.
Either that or also no. Honestly, I think
I'm thinking of the Dragon Age ones.
No. Listen,
which we could have included on here, but I forgot.
There's a reason why.
We talk over you.
Right. Exactly. There's a reason why they're doing this, and I'll tell you why. Because Witcher has been super successful for Netflix, and Project Red did Witcher. And they did a anime for The Witcher, so why not go in the same direction with Cyberpunk?
They did live action for The Witcher.
And they did an anime, too.
No, they didn't.
Yes, they did. You can go to Netflix right now and watch it.
He's right.
It's in the works. It's not out.
No,
it is out.
It's out. You can watch it right now.
It's been on Netflix for like a year.
Yep, exactly.
Oh.
So
I didn't see anybody talking about it, so I assumed it
wasn't yet. Eat that, Eric.
Well, the fact that nobody talked about it means it's probably not good.
No, it's good. It's pretty good. It's pretty decent, man. Freak 5 says they also needed the cheap labor from Mexico. That's true.
Maybe just because it's on Netflix. Maybe that's the reason.
Yeah.
There's so much that comes out on Netflix. It's one of their original programs. I mean,
yeah.
I think that was their strategy to fight off all the incoming competition and incoming is to just put all of their money into let's make everything and own it ourselves.
Yeah. Scotoma says the game was only hated because they didn't deliver what they promised. Well, of course, yes. And it's actually a good game and it's getting better each update. That's also true, Scotoma, and I knew it was. And I'm actually glad I have that game. I'm gonna eventually.
Which just speaks to the fact that they should have released it when it was actually ready, like they said they were.
I agree.
Going to.
I agree, and they have a habit of doing this, and they'll never learn their lesson because that sweet money keeps coming in. But Cyberpunk has gotten better reviews since the patches. So, and I have it.
I'm personally not dissing the game because I've never played it.
Yeah.
I was just going off of basically the reviews, and I thought it was I didn't know if it sold well. I know it was hated a lot, but I didn't know
it sold well initially, but man, it tanked right after like the first week. It was like, oof, man, people were like not happy at all. I actually have the game. I bought it for $10. So, and I think there's a free PS5 upgrade on it too. So I can't wait to delve into it. But I'm gonna wait for some more patches.
It's a free current gen upgrade no matter what platform you get.
Yeah. So
unless you get the PC version, which was just patches as normal.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, let's move on to.
I'm not indifferent to game, or I don't want to say this. I'm used to games getting better a lot after a lot longer after they've been released than
Right.
they were when unreleased.
Right.
I'm a
Right.
Fallout fan, so
Yeah. Well, I mean,
I
that says
wait
it
until
all.
the Game of the Year edition comes out because I know better.
Well, the only reason
This reminds me that that Fallout 76 had crunch, and that's probably why it was so horribly broken when it launched. Because
Yeah.
when you work people with a crunch, they get ground to dust and they produce shoddy work.
Yeah, Skodoma says
Yeah,
they
but
released it without it being finished. That's exactly right, man. They did. Here's the thing, though. People forget that when The Witcher 3 came out, that was a broken mess when it came out, and then slowly over time, it became one of the most beloved games ever. Like dude, Witcher 3 is up there. It's a great game. And
look at Final Fantasy 14. Like that was a huge failure when it first launched. People hated it, and then
they had to canonically destroy the world in order to canonically save the game.
Yeah, exactly. And you know what? It worked. They fixed it, and now it's like revered. People still are playing 14, man. All right, let's move on to the next story from RPGside.net. Marvel's Midnight Suns drives back the forces of Lilith on October 7th for the PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, Xbox Series X, Xbox One, and PC. I'm gonna go ahead and play this trailer with sound here. So let's take a look at this trailer. God damn it.
This world has no hope under your watch.
You know what? Can't play it. That music's gonna cause copyright. So
Is that the Doom theme?
Nope, that was Metallica Master of Puppets.
Okay.
But I am looking at it right now, and let's get into it here after they get their name out there. Of course, that has to be the main focus. Looks like Venom, some story to do with Venom, like an evil Venom. It's got some random dude. I'm doing play-by-play because I can't.
Some random dude.
Yeah, I mean
This
it
game
was
is
just
basically XCOM with Marvel license, but
yeah.
It's got like a Diablo aspect to it because you're fighting a demon lady.
Yeah, Lilith or whatever her name is. Interesting concept. I'm not going to be into this, but they don't show.
I mean, like, I think it's just edgelord tryhard shit.
Yeah,
I
mean, it looks cool, but no gameplay like Jamie says. And if you pre-order, you get the Doctor Strange Defender skin. Ooh, All right. Well, that's it. That's the story. Eric, next story.
That might be interesting if like it had like specific bonuses tied to that character or something, the outfit. But whatever. The next story is that Metal Max Wild West has been canceled.
Wow.
Oh boy. This was originally going to be Metal Max Xeno Reborn 2, and they retitled it to Wild West, but I guess Kadokawa doesn't even want to go forward with it anymore.
Wow, they must have spent so much money on it, and
considering the low budget nature of those games, they didn't spend too much money.
I do like the developer's name, Cattle Call, so that sucks. Canceled. All right. Well, there you go.
But, now I'm worried about the status of Code Zero, which was another Metal Max project in the works.
Maybe they're concentrating on that.
Maybe that's it, though. Maybe they just didn't want to pour the resources into any more Metal Max games other than Code Zero.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Maybe they decided to just head on over.
Like, you either continue working on this game, we drop the others, or you work on this game.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, let's move on to the next one, Breakman.
This looks like a cute, fun RPG. I'm kind of interested in this. Coming to us live from RPG site. Town building sandbox RPG Pixelshire announced for 2024 on Nintendo Switch, Xbox One, Series X, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, and the PC. I'm going to skip past this part, but I just wanted to name the developer Kappa Bits.
Yeah, Kappa Bits. I like that.
Build the town of Pixelshire and grow your community in a unique RPG sandbox which mixes life sim elements with town building, exploration, and combat. Express yourself by planning the town to your liking, master trades, get to know your neighbors, and explore the continent of Arcadia. A unique sandbox town building experience. Let your imagination run wild to create the perfect town and farm of your dreams. Build and decorate your own unique house. Your town will grow with each citizen you encounter along the way. Each villager has their own house that you must place and design. Farm master new hobbies, craft valuable goods, and manage your own customized shop. I'm not going to read all those.
Yeah.
Build meaningful relationships as well. This looks like a cute, fun game.
It does look cute and fun. It's like an amalgamation of like maybe Animal Crossing with like a sim game with a little bit of light combat type stuff. Maybe like a little bit of a Minecraft type, building. Not a first person perspective at all, but you guys know what I'm saying. It's got elements of all of the above. It's an amalgamation. It does look cute. I don't know if it'd be something that I would play, but I could see this being like kind of one of those cult hits.
Freak is exiled.
Does it have boobs? He says.
No, he's referring to what I was talking about, not this story.
Oh,
no, this town building does not have boobs.
All right, next story comes to us from RPGsite.net. Game Deck comes to Nintendo Switch on July 1st. So there you go. It's a cyberpunk RPG where you play as a detective solving crimes committed in virtual game worlds, which originally launched on PC last September. Wow, that's kind of weird. It's going from PC to Nintendo Switch. I'm interested. This looks good. I hope it looks good on the Switch, man. Holy hell. Better boobs than in Streaming Wars.
No.
What is Streaming Wars? Is that a thing?
Streaming Wars is
that's
the
in
latest South Park movie thing.
Oh,
Yeah, it's fucking hilarious.
I haven't seen it. Is it on
It's on Paramount.
Paramount? Oh fuck, I don't have Paramount. Is
I
Paramount
know. I got to renew mine. I let it slip.
is Paramount a must get?
If you like Star Trek,
They have a bunch of
And-
really old movies on their archive, though.
yeah.
Mm.
If you're a big Star Trek fan, absolutely get Paramount.
If you want
I
to
was
watch
just getting
Adam's
it for Halo,
Family and
but-
Adam's Family Values, they're on there too.
Yeah,
I like
they're
Star
getting the
Trek.
South Park stuff, so I'm gonna have to re-up it because this was a first part. It didn't.
Oh.
There we go.
Can I see it any other way other than Paramount Plus?
Also, this is how you're going to see
Think
the new
so.
Beavis and Butthead movie.
Oh,
Yep,
damn it.
that also they announced this past week.
Might have to get that. I might
Also,
have to get
they
it.
announced that I don't know how many episodes, but a fair number of them are going to be adding the music videos back into the episodes,
How much
and then the remastering the footage as well.
oh, they are? Oh
Yeah.
shit, this is a must get for me then. How much is it a month? PlayStation or Paramount Plus?
There's a plan with ads and there's a plan without. The without plan is like $10 a month, and the with ads is like $5 a month.
Okay. Well, I might have to get this. Fire. Yeah, fire. Yeah. All right, Eric, next story, please.
Also,
I'm gonna get rid of Netflix after Stranger
Top
Things
Gun
is done.
Maverick is going to be on there next month.
Oh shit. I need to get rid of Netflix.
I need to watch a bunch of stuff on Netflix before I can cancel.
Everybody says Maverick is fantastic. They don't see it.
Everybody says it.
I hated the first movie. I had no interest in this, but I don't know.
I know,
Well,
man.
Paying for a monthly
I think the
subscription.
only problem with the first movie is that
It was long and boring.
Yeah,
is that
it sucked.
aside from Tom Cruise's predatory behavior in the first half of the movie, it's kind of a stupid love story tied with like them doing flight school.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
it's just all around
And
a dumb premise.
They killed off one of the only good characters in the movie,
Who,
too.
who are you talking about, Goose?
Yeah.
Yeah. I know. Negative.
Iceman should be called Doucheman because he's a big douche in the movie.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, let's move on. Break next story, please.
This is for you, freak. Coming to us live from RPG site. Hybrid visual novel RPG Flower Knight Hudai, I guess. Hudai?
Hootie? I don't know.
Hootie? I don't know what language that's
Hootie
supposed
and the
to be.
Blowfish has a game? I'm
No.
in.
I hope so. I hope
I'm
that's
in.
the soundtrack. Anyways, combines magical girls, turn-based battles, and lesbian romance.
Oh
Indie
God.
developer Paper Star Studios has unveiled this game that we can't pronounce. It'll be coming out the winter of 2022. So that's, that starts in late December.
Can't wait till this comes out.
Whatever this game is called, has players control a magical girl living in, oh my god, I'm not trying to pronounce that either. The city of White.
It's Chinese. That's all we know.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna try. She is seeking the truth behind the disappearance of her best friend. It will feature turn-based battles, 3 endings, and lesbian romance.
Oh God.
They really like to reiterate the lesbian romance. In fact, down in the bulletins, they wrote lesbian and then romance in capitals.
It looks like it says Young Hua Shen.
Hey, Breakman, you had me at lesbian.
Me too. It's been 1,000 years since the collapse when the sea surged. We don't really give a shit about the story. We just want to know about the lesbian romance.
Yeah, exactly. Although this sounds good, man. It's a positive step forward. I like stuff like that.
Well, there's an update on here. While the Steam and itch.io page for Flower Knight, whatever, has labeled the title as a free-to-play, lead developer Tabby Wright reached out to us on Twitter, commenting that it will be a commercial game, though a price point has not been determined yet. Okay.
Tabby Wright, huh? And it's a Chinese game. Okay. All right. I think you skipped a story, so I'll go ahead and do it.
Tabby Wright is probably Asian of descent, and that's just their North American name.
Dungeon Crawler Mistover to be
something.
delisted from digital storefronts on June 30th. So get it while you can. It's an Etrian Odyssey-like art style. It's a Dungeon Crawler RPG. So I wonder why they're taking it off. That's kind of weird.
I think there might be licensing issues. And usually what happens if they want to keep the game up, they have to delist it and then settle the rights issues, then they can put it back up.
I gotcha. So
because the Gonkan ROM games got briefly delisted until Spike Chunsoft could get all the legal work done to the game so they could put their name on it instead.
Yeah. Freak5 Chaos says, I had active shooter training at work. When I was told about it, my first thought was, this is a secure facility. The only people able to get past the front door are employees. So they are telling potential shooters what the plan is if they come in shooting. Yeah, I mean, there's no end.
So the employees would be the shooters then.
Yeah. All right, Eric.
I looked up.
How often do the employees at your job go postal, Freak?
I know. Let's hope none.
Right. Her bio: her lesbian, 29, monster smooching enthusiast, kissing game connoisseur, writes visual novels for Paper Star devs, icon of somebody on Twitter, and she lives in Dayton, Ohio. So not China.
Not China. How weird. All right, Eric. Next story.
Next story is Class of Heroes 2 Remaster has been announced. For the PlayStation 4 and Nintendo Switch, Acquire made the announcement, but it's a digital-only release, which is weird. Hopefully they can do a deal with the limited run games or something, so they go do a physical release later. But the game was originally released in Japan on June 2009 for PSP, following a PS3 version in 2010. Yeah. The English release of Class Hero 2 followed in more tumultuous history, including a failed Kickstarter campaign, along with physical and digital releases staggered sometimes in years, thanks to Gaijin Works. And they never got that off the ground, really.
All right.
I mean, they did the physical games eventually did come out, but it took like a long time for that to happen.
Class of Heroes sounds familiar.
But that's classic Victor Ireland. Is like, does anybody remember the physical release history of Magic Knight Rare for the Sega Saturn?
No.
It basically came out at the end of the Sega Saturn's life.
I gotcha.
Because it took them so goddamn long to come out.
So the day after the Saturn came out in the market?
No, it didn't die that quickly. I think a Sega Saturn had like a year and a half.
Like 2 months before it came out? Anyways. All right, man. Hey, break. Next story,
Hey, I'm
please.
a huge Saturn fan. I'm just saying, like,
I know.
I love my
It's weird here because it says both the English PSP version and PS3 version are currently available as digital versions on the PSN through the PS3 store, which doesn't sound right because I'm pretty sure the PS3 store has been shut down, and so is the PSP stuff.
Oh yeah, they shut down a couple of years ago, I think.
Yeah.
PSP stuff.
Yeah. All right.
You know what? Actually, think it was last year they shut down the PSP store. Now that I think about it.
I know.
Yeah, the Vita stuff's still up, but only for a while. I mean, Sony's probably gonna can that next year, but like as far as PSP games go, you can't get that stuff anymore.
Yeah. All right, break. Next story, please.
Coming to us
PS3, the PS3 version might be available through if you bought the game, you could just re-download it, but think that's as far as it goes.
All right.
Coming to us live from RPG site. Labyrinth of Zangetsu launches in Japan on September 29th for PS4, Switch, and PC. Developed by Karupandu, I guess. Labyrinth of Zangetsu was originally announced for January. Who cares? Promising 4 key points to the game being number 1, the origin point of hack and slash. Number 2, the Japanese style, which Acquire excels at. 3, depicting the deep profoundness with an ink painting style. 4, a Japanese mixed sound with an emphasis on Japanese instruments from various periods from the gaku, old court music, or no theater. I'm guessing a lot of pan flute.
The gaku.
Break. You're something else, man. Yes, a lot of pan flute.
Yeah, well, let me see. I'm just skipping ahead, see if there's anything in here. No, just about the story. No,
Yeah.
nothing else.
I think that's
Relevant.
it. Did we skip one, guys?
Did you skip something again? Yes.
The
you did.
Adventure Academia, The Fractured Continent,
Oh, Jesus.
a tactical RPG set in the world of classic heroes, set to release for PS4, Switch, and PC. This comes to us from RPGsite.net. The trailer, which I'm running now, has been posted, but unlike the Japanese trailer, the English trailer only notes that the Steam version is coming soon. So no announcements on PS4 or Switch or anything like that. So there you go. There's the whole shebang. English is not supported, which means I don't understand why it's not supported. But it looks cool. It looks like a different type of tactical RPG type
that
deal.
just means it's not there yet.
Yeah.
That means it needs to be localized.
It'll be there for the PC version, so it just needs to be ported over to the other systems. It looks like it looks sort of like Paper Mario Tactic RPG. You know, like Final Fantasy Tactics, Super Mario, or not Super Mario, Paper Mario style. So there you go. You get kind of that gist of that. So there you go. All right, that is mercifully the end of the news, except for, Eric, you have a couple more little tidbits, right?
Yeah, I might as well mention them, but that Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge comes out next week on digital storefronts. So that's Thursday.
That was quick.
Which is, I think that's the 16th. Yeah. And I think the game's coming out sometime by the end of the year in physical format, and you can pre-order them right now on places like Amazon or limited run games. I'd rather just get my game from Amazon because I don't want to have to go through this small release window there.
Yeah.
Because they are going to sell it on Amazon, and they'll probably eventually make their way to Best Buys because I guess soon they're going to buy a few of their own.
Yeah.
But it's going to be like that situation where like limited run games did releases for Salt and Sanctuary for the Switch, and like you could find them in places like Best Buy for a while. That's how I actually got my copy of the Indivisible for the Switch. It was just sitting in a Walmart.
All right.
And which is weird because I thought they stopped U.S. distribution. So I guess either they were allowed to, or those are just remaining stock from when they made orders before.
They probably had them in the back or something, and just put them out there. All right, anything else, Eric?
But the other thing I wanted to mention was the Castlevania Nocturne, which is the next Castlevania Netflix series.
Oh yeah, did you see that, Break?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good.
And the other thing I wanted to mention,
Good.
and Break will like this because there's a specific mention of 2 certain games.
Yep.
But Capcom Arcade Second Stadium, and that's coming out. And it's kind of like the first stadium. It's just a collection of arcade games that you pay for what you want, or you can just buy it all up front for like $30 or whatever.
God, I wish they weren't so expensive. I want to get some of those packs, but I think they're too pricey.
I need to find the cartridge of the Switch version, so I can just buy them all at once and have it on cart. But here's the games that are going to be a part of this collection. 1943 Kai, Black Tiger, which at least it's not Life of Black Tiger.
Tiger. Oh. Life of the Black Tiger. Yuck.
Yeah. This is Black Tiger is a shmup, I think. But I think it includes Tiger Road, which is like a weird side-scrolling beat 'em up. But Block, Capcom Sports Club, Darkstalkers: The Night Warriors. Oh yeah, by the way, all the fighting games in this collection are not going to be. I don't think they have rollback netcode and all the stuff that the fighting games collection, which is a separate release, is going to have. So. That's something you can consider. Don't buy one over the other. If you want all the bells and whistles, get the fighting game collection. But Echo Fighters, Gunsmoke, which is listed as Gansamuku here, and a game called Avengers, but I guess they didn't want. I guess they can't use the name Avengers to localize it, so they have it listed as a Satu Braiden, which kind of looks like an Ikari Warriors type of game. I never played it, the original, but Hyperdyne Sidearms, which sounds like a shmup. Hyper Street Fighter 2, the Anniversary Edition. Knights of the Round, Last Duel, Magic Sword, Mega Man the Power Battle, Mega Man the 2, the Power Fighters. So there's your Mega Man Break.
Yeah, but those weren't good games.
Yeah, but it's something.
I know, but like those are. I mean, the only way it could get worse is if they put the damn soccer game in.
Oh God.
There are no SNES games in this collection. This is purely arcade stuff. But Night Warriors: The Darkstalkers, Revenge, Pinickies. I think that might be misspelled. It might be Pickneys, but which I still don't know what that is. But Rally 2011, Leadstorm, Saturday Night Slam Master, Exceed X's, which is in Japan was called Savage Beast. They should have just called it that. What the fuck is an Exceed X's? Sun. I played.
That's not a good game.
Yeah. Street Fighter Alpha, Warrior Stream, Street Fighter Alpha 2.
Wait, the original Street Fighter?
Yeah.
Oh God. Who the fuck wants to play
game
that?
Have you guys ever tried to play that?
Yeah, it's really
Street Fighter
hard.
Alpha 3, which Super Gem Fighter Mini Mix, Super Puzzle Fighter 2 Turbo.
You know what Street Fighter 1 like plays sort of like, but with a lot of glitchiness, even more so than the original Kung Fu game.
Yeah, kinda.
Yeah.
It's
You remember?
not as fast as Kung Fu though.
No, and definitely not as
move
fast.
Like a fighting game at all. Yeah,
No.
It moves more like an action game.
Yeah.
Slow action game. I couldn't figure out how to throw a fireball or do anything. I'm like, come on, Jesus Christ.
Okay, then there's King of Dragons, the Speed Rumbler, which is Russian Crash, if anybody knows.
You know why you couldn't figure out how to do the fireball in Street Fighter 1? I think it's more than a quarter turn. I think it's like a half turn. You know, like it's so intuitive, like with Street Fighter 2 on to now, what is it, Street Fighter 6? Like it's like a quarter rotation.
Yeah.
With a button push. Now, back then it was like actually I think it was like a 3/4. Yeah, imagine this, like a 3/4 rotation with like a button press.
It's the Konami code.
Yeah, it's like
I wish they'd done the smart thing like they did with the original the original Street Fighter arcade machine. They had like a couple moves in each character listed. on the machine, you know?
Yeah.
That would have been nice on the Street Fighter. Like, hey, how do I do a fireball? I don't know. There's just pictures.
Anyways,
Somebody
the
that might
last
be
two
for you.
games on this list are Three Wonders and Vampire Saber: The Lord of Vampire.
Okay,
Name
so a lot
sounds
of
cool.
Darkstalkers love.
Yeah. So.
But like I said, like half of these or a third of the fighting games on the fighting collection are a part of this. So you might as well just get the fighting collection if you're just interested in fighting games.
Yeah.
I think Capcom's realized they don't need to make new games. They just resell the old stuff now.
Yeah.
And it's annoying though because like this would be a good way to gauge interest for reviving IP, and Capcom's already said they're not doing this for that purpose.
Yeah. All right. Anything else, Eric?
They just sit on good IPs and they're doing nothing with them.
Eric, anything else?
Nope, that's it.
All right. Homie discounts this week. There's a new PlayStation sale out, and it's actually one of the weaker ones in the past few months that I've seen. Nothing super. There was Dark Souls 2. All the Dark Souls games are on sale. Dark Souls 2 is on sale for 75% off, so that was actually a standout. Highly recommend. So if you haven't picked up the Dark Souls games on the PlayStation, now's the time to get them. They're good games. I still need to go through a couple of them, but they're really good. Just really, really hard. It's not a game for beginners. Just expect to get killed a lot, and that's part of the charm of those games. So All right.
This game sounds absolutely ridiculous.
What?
It's a game called Bats, Bloodsucker Anti-Terror Squad.
Oh God.
It's up to Count Bloodvein and his vampire powers to rescue his Bats teammates from the Scorpion Supreme and Sting's evil clutches.
Scorpion Supreme. I love
That sounds
that.
like a bad cartoon plot from like the late 80s.
But it sounds awesome. Like you could just hear the music, like it's like a heavy metal riff, like bats. It's like one of those type of things. It's like big explosion in the background. Big gun. So a big commando looking dude, like Arnold Schwarzenegger, like shoots off a gun. Bats. Type
I need to
thing.
see the trailer for this after the show to see if it's any worthwhile. I'll give you an update next week.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I'm gonna give you a further update on the. I went through all of them very briefly, all the new sales on the PlayStation before the show, and I'll give you if there's anything else. But I did notice that the Dark Souls game's on sale. I think Bloodborne is perpetually on sale. I'd say just go straight to Bloodborne and play Bloodborne. It's fucking one of the greatest games of all time. All right. Did you see anything on the Xbox of note, Break?
No, I haven't really
No,
paid attention
not really.
since
All right.
then.
Anything on the eShop?
Here's something of note that you might be interested in. Even though the console releases of Dragon's Dogma or Dark Arisen don't have like a 60 FPS patch or have a plan for it anytime soon, if you don't care about that, you could buy them for like $5 on each platform.
Okay. All right. Scotoma says sounds like a story from Jack Black. Exactly, man. Bats. Big old explosion. Heavy metal music. All right.
That's awesome. Let's do it.
Yeah, let's make that game. That'd be badass. All right. It's so badass. It's badass.
Damn it, freak! You're making me hungry.
I know. All right.
Is he sending pictures on Twitter? I'm gonna have to look.
He's got potatoes. He's got tacos.
How dare he during the show do that? That's blasphemy. All right.
And cheese and beans.
Yeah. Wow. Thanks, Eric, for giving me a play-by-play on Freak's food, and I'm starving.
Yeah, I'm making you hungry now.
Exactly. Okay. Breakman.
He's definitely gonna poop. That's for sure.
He's gonna poop today. Home now, so I tweeted up. Yes, we just talked about your dinner, Freak 5. I mean, it's kind of a feature of the show at this point.
I don't know if it'll be today, but maybe like tomorrow morning, or maybe in the middle of the night he's just gonna be sleeping and then like, oh crap.
Hashtag I poop today. All right. Breakman, play your music or nah?
No.
Golly,
And,
nobody.
that would always happen like at the good point of the dream too. Like when you're having a great dream, like you never have to like go to the bathroom when you're having a shitty dream.
Right.
It's always a good dream.
Right. Brisket taco and tempura shrimp. How dare you, Freak 5? I hate your face, man.
Freaking
All right.
rich ass motherfucker.
I know.
Jesus.
Where are you getting all these bucks? Although,
I don't even know what these words mean. Like, God, I can't afford that kind of stuff.
well, he did pay off his house, so he owns his house outright. So he's got money to blow on whatever, So all right. I think we're good there. Somebody send questions to Breakman at RPGrinders on Twitter. He's been not getting a lot of love on Twitter lately. Not even Freak 5 has bothered to send Breakman anything on Twitter. So
send us food.
Send us gift cards for food, man. That'd be cool. All right, let's move on to
Inquiring minds want to know.
Inquiring minds want to know what you've been playing, Breakman.
Let me see. I've been playing, of course, the Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild, and I am now up to 116 shrines complete, and I have not cheated.
Wow.
Yeah.
How many more you got to go? 4?
To find the other ones, I decided I still need 4 more because I'm at 116. But I kind of looked at the map and I was going, well, there's got to be like spots on here that are wide open where I haven't. I'll go look at those, see if I can find it. I went to 4 different spots, found 2 shrines.
Yeah.
Not bad, I think.
Not bad at all, man. That's good.
Isn't there supposed to be like a thing in the game that just beeps when you're near a shrine?
Yeah, it doesn't do it for all shrines if they're like hidden or something like that.
Yeah.
Like the ones I've got left, they're probably hidden.
Yeah.
Because I haven't had that thing go off.
Freak 5 says, I quit drinking so I have more money. And then Scotoma says, I just buy cheap alcohol. I haven't been drunk, so no drunk tweets to break. Good point, Freak 5. Good point. For the best, man. For both us and you, man. So there you go.
Yeah,
all right.
The non-drinking life is not bad. It isn't. It
Yeah, it's not terrible. It's not terrible. I very seldom drink. I mean, very rarely. Very rarely. All right, Break. What else have you been playing?
So anyway, I'm playing Breath of the Wild, and I've done the 4 shrines. And right now, I'm kind of running through the castle of Hyrule Castle. I've been there before to get another quest, but I've got 2 quests left, and they're both in there, like side quests.
Oh, cool.
So I'm trying to sneak through the last castle without encountering the last boss.
Yeah.
I don't want to accidentally beat the game.
Yeah.
I'm not quite. I don't want to quite do that yet because I want to go look for like the other hidden secrets. Like I still haven't found the shield yet or the legendary horse.
Yeah.
Is there only one legendary piece of clothing? Because because it just looks like he's got the top, no pants.
Well, I mean,
Pretty sure there are pants and boots.
Yeah.
Okay, I must find them then. See, I've got more stuff to do. Got plenty to look for. I think what I'm gonna have to do now is go to town and talk to everybody. I hate talking to people.
I thought you liked to
In real
walk
life, it's
around
bad
without
as
your
it is.
pants,
Yeah,
Break.
doing the video- What?
I said I thought you liked to walk around without your pants.
Oh, yeah, that's fine. I was talking about talking to people. I don't want to do that. I'm gonna go town to town and all the stables and talk to everybody and see if I missed quest or something like that. Because other than that, I'm not sure if I know what else to do once I've gone around this castle some more.
Yeah. All right.
But I did, like I said, I did find 2 shrines that I was like, okay, there's got to be some sort of secret here, and walking around. Oh, hey, there's that fucking bird with his stupid music again. Whatever, dude. Just can you give me a hint without playing your stupid song? Okay, no, you can't. Anyway, so that and then Mortal Kombat 11. Those are really the only 2 games I played all week, and yeah, it's been good. Mortal Kombat 11. I found a new way. An easy, cheap way to unlock the other, most of the other fatalities. I can unlock the DLC fatalities by playing like those stupid AI battles, which is just, pick some characters and let them fight. If your characters win and use a fatality, you unlock it. It's
Wow.
Like, oh, fuck yes! I don't have to go through the whole tower battle for each single one of those characters and unlock it now. Which is like, yes. However, I still don't have Baraka unlocked, which is pissing me off.
Damn it. Baraka is one of my favorite characters to play, even though I know he sucks. But
No, he's good. He's good.
nah.
I think they've done a real good job with the characters in this game. I don't think there's really there aren't characters that feel like this game, like I don't have a chance with this character type.
Does anybody? Let me ask you this question: competitively in pro games, does anybody play Baraka?
I have no idea.
The answer is no.
I think they all play Noob Sabat, right? Or
Yes,
Saibot.
they have certain ones that are better. Freak 5 says, I told a coworker after the active shooter training, after we left, the table in that room is going to go through one of the windows if we're hiding from a shooter in that room. Yeah, exactly. Scotoma says, Lal, the best plan is to create distance. Exactly. The fuck out of there, And
Yep,
don't call
run
the
away.
police. Don't call the police because they ain't going inside. Fucking cowards. Anyways,
Yep, best thing you can do is run away.
Run.
Like, hiding is,
Run, hide,
isn't
don't
safe.
hide. Yep,
You gotta
run.
run. So anyway, back to Mortal Kombat 11. So to unlock the rest of the crypt and find maybe Baraka's fatality eventually, I have to perform 25 fatalities on each of the main characters from the story.
Jesus Christ.
There were about 25 characters before the DLC.
Wow.
That's if you know any math, that's 500 fucking fatalities.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
It's a
Just
lot.
to unlock the rest of this goddamn crypt. Whatever.
Yeah.
Probably weird though. Funny thing I think is I know I already have over 500 fatalities committed, but I've done a lot on like the DLC characters, so those don't count.
Wow. All right.
Anyway, we've complained about the unlocking thing before, but then again, like I said, it's got me to play and keep playing and keep playing and keep playing.
Yeah, and Freak 5 says zigzag while you run. That's a good point. Definitely zigzag, man.
Oh, I thought he meant like get out a pack of zigzags.
Well,
I thought he was,
probably.
like, rolling a joint and shit while running.
Oh God, that would be awesome, man. Just pull out a zig while you're running and light it up as you zigzag. You're zigzagging with your
he's gonna
zigzag.
get the Colt 45 and the 2 zigzags. That's what's going on.
Exactly. All right. Anything else you've been playing, Break?
No, that's it.
All right, Eric. What you been playing, sir?
I've been playing. I finished. I don't know if I mentioned it last week. I don't even know if I played it last weekend, but I played more Pocky and Rocky Reshrine. I beat the game the second time and unlocked the second character, or the second extra character. The other two are unlocked as you play through the story, but one is randomly chosen for you on the 5th level, so you have to play through the game again to unlock the other.
All right.
But then after I got that done, I played Hollow Knight on the Xbox, and I beat that, and I got
Holy
4 out
hell,
of 5
Eric.
endings because there's no way in hell I'm doing the God Home stuff which is just a bunch of boss rush shit.
Yeah.
And I mean, like, if I do that at all, it's going to be on the Steam version where I just cheat, because there's no way in hell I'm ever going to be Nightmare King Grim, because he does double damage to him, and his patterns are just hard to predict,
Yeah.
because you've got so little time to. And then you have to do boss rush on top of that, which means it's an endurance mode of sorts.
Hollow
I just
Knight
don't have
is
the patience for that,
Hollow Knight's
so.
a hard ass fucking game, man. I don't know how you beat that game, Eric, so fast. So good, but hard.
I could fire it up tomorrow and do it in a stream, and you could see what I've done to do things.
Well, maybe if I get a chance. I'm spending the weekend with Bernie for the weekend at Bernie's. First time in a long time. What else, Eric?
I played AI, the Somnium Files, and I don't know where. I think I'm about halfway done, but I'm not sure. But I'm liking that. It's very much the spiritual successor to Zero Escape. It doesn't have any of the gameplay elements of Zero Escape because you're not trying to escape rooms, but it is an adventure game, and it's got some elements. Like, there seems to be a parallel world thing going on, but it seemed to only happen in one of the plot lines. But maybe it'll come into play later. It's got a flowchart like Zero Escape game, so that's got that going for it. But other than that, I played a little bit of the Castlevania Anniversary Collection.
Hang tight. Damn it. That's my connection. Hang tight, guys. Dang it. Are we still live? We should still be live. I'm going to check my connection here. All right. Let me call Break and Eric back here. Let's add. Technical difficulties for sure. Hey, Eric, do we have you back? No. Let's call Breakback. Breakback Mountain. Gotta love this. Hey, Break, do we have you?
No. Yeah.
All right,
yes,
cool.
Maybe.
Hold on, let me get Eric back here. I don't know what the hell happened there. Let's get.
Said, "Fuck you."
Exactly. All right. Can you guys hear us in chat? Can you guys hear us? Boom. Can you guys hear us?
Butts.
Butts. Yeah, that's true, Freak 5. We'll wait till we get confirmation that everybody can hear us before we get started again. It's my connection, guys. Sorry. It was having problems.
We have had a Frank fight a lot. Oh wait, no, that's every week. Never mind.
Shut up, Eric. You son of a bitch. Still nothing? What the fuck? Damn it. We'll wait a couple seconds here. Let me go to Twitch. Can you either of you guys go to Twitch and see if we're I'll have a speed test thing up on screen. Can you guys see that at all? It might be a little delayed, but
I can hear us on
It says
audio.
live.
Yeah.
it says live. Okay. Let's tell everybody to refresh.
Yeah.
And then we'll get confirmation that we'll start again. But oh boy, we'll wait for everybody to get on back in. Waiting on an ad. Okay, cool. We'll wait for Okay, now I can. Okay, let me hit record here. All right, we had a little snafu with some audio stuff, so I think we're good to go. It was on my end, but let's get. Where were we? Let's continue on. I think. We got through all of what Eric was playing. There are some reviews on the feed. If you guys go to rpgrinders.podbean.com, you can check out Eric's reviews. He's got, what do you got up there, Eric?
I got Salt and Sacrifice, Cotton Fantasy, and Wonder Boy Collection.
Okay, cool. I've been playing Salt and Sanctuary. I just started that back up again. So there we go. That's all I've been playing. Does anybody have a review? Breakman?
What was there stuff that happened this week? I don't remember.
I don't know. No? Okay, Eric?
No, other than the ones I mentioned, but not on the show for today.
All right, I have a real quick one. It's an old movie called Eaten Alive. It was directed by Toby Hooper, about this guy that kills people and feeds them to his alligator. Check it out. It's an old school movie. It's the same guy that did Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I mean, it's not the greatest thing in the world, but you could definitely watch something way worse if you have an extra hour and a half. It's worth. Refresh, Skodoma. Yes, refresh. Refresh. Boom.
Yeah, not restart, just refresh.
Yes, refresh.
What do you think of that upcoming creature feature where they go to Africa and all the animals have gone completely berserk?
I think that's going to be cool. I like creature features, man. Let's see. I think that the feed. Try restarting Twitch, man. I mean, restarting.
They got it. He's up.
Oh, he's up. Okay, there we go. Refresh. Okay, yeah. All right. Glad you got it. Woo. Okay, I was scared for a second there. Okay, let's move on to everybody's favorite segment.
Ah, what is it?
Stinko of the week.
All right, Breakman, your Stinko of the
What
week.
else can we say? Like, the killing in this country is not stopping. It's not slowing down.
I kind of unplugged for a little bit. Was there another one?
Just one? No, there's several.
Okay. Well,
Let me see. There was Maryland last night. There was like 3 over the weekend that I know about. Then there have been just regular not mass shootings, and those have been up and heavily increasing, especially like for small businesses or like, I shouldn't say small businesses. I should say for like small staffed businesses, like people who are working in, say, a pizza restaurant or something like that. They don't have many staff because you don't need that many staff in those places.
yeah.
Because they deliver pizza and they're not sitting down to eat it there.
Yeah.
But there's been like an increase in shootings in those places across the country, and it's just I don't know what to say.
Mental health.
We said a lot last week, and
Yeah.
The government's going to do something apparently. Like Democrats and Republicans are sitting down and talking. I bet they don't do anything meaningful. Anybody want to take any bets on that?
Are you
A
kidding,
lot of
man?
statue in honor of all the people that died that they didn't do anything to save.
Yeah. Yeah, people have been holding out since the
They're fucking
pandemic.
great.
Yeah.
They're gonna build them a more. That's what they're
Yeah.
gonna to instead of doing anything to stop future violence,
Right.
they're going to build a memorial.
Right.
Wow.
That would be. I mean, it would not surprise me, Break. I mean, they never do anything. Scotoma says people have been holding out since the pandemic, letting loose now. Exactly. I mean,
Diarrhea.
yeah. We definitely, you know what we need? We need mental health care in this country in the worst way. I mean, it's so obvious and apparent, but you're right, Breakman. Neither one is going to do anything. And Eric, that's a very, very good point. We're going to get a memorial or, some type of fucking, word salad in our ears from
those,
both.
Very platitude type
Yeah.
walls.
Yeah.
Like it'll be like they did when they made bomb stocks.
And additional funding
It
for
was just
the
ridiculous.
police. 'Cause
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah,
Oh,
you're right,
additional
exactly.
police, yeah,
More
'cause
money to police, and they'll say they'll make it that 8-year-old or 18-year-olds can't buy clips over like 100 or something
Yeah,
like that.
something stupid. Yeah. Oh, that'll solve it, everybody. That'll solve. Any bets on whether they address mental health at all? Any bets? Anybody?
Oh, I bet they are because of how much talk. But what are they gonna do is the question. Let me see. How would they address mental health? I'm guessing they're gonna criminalize it in some way.
Yeah. Well, you laugh, but they've criminalized homelessness. So
Yeah,
why not
I'm
mental
just gonna
health
think-
next? You know?
Attempted suicide will get you locked up
Yep.
for a long time.
Life
not
in
just 9
prison.
days. Like,
Life in prison. And with no chance of killing yourself because they'll have you on 24-hour suicide watch.
oh my god, if they
Yeah.
did that like that.
It's coming. It's coming, Break. You laugh, but it's coming, dude.
I'm not laughing at that. That sounds like a fucking nightmare. I don't want to live.
I'm telling you, dude. Nobody does, man.
9 days in a nut house was enough.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I know, man. I mean, it's
Life in
terrible.
prison for being mentally ill.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Any other stinkos, Break?
That.
Eric, I didn't see you have any stinkos listed there.
Nothing really.
All right. I've got one that I've got a couple, and one of them is going to turn into something that you guys are going to laugh about. Number one, I hate the hot weather. We're getting 90-degree weather here in Denver, which feels like 100, 105 because I've talked about this before. The altitude just makes it hotter. And we even had cloud cover today, and I was miserable outside.
Well, cloud cover can trap in the humidity.
Yeah, well, it wasn't really humid per se, just fucking ugh. Gonna go join the family at the pool. All right, that's a lot better than joining us here, Scotoma. So take care, man. Appreciate you. Thanks for stopping by. My niece has some stupid rules from when her baby is born. All right, and they range from no negative energy, which is fucking stupid, right? That
doesn't mean anything.
It
like,
doesn't.
What are you talking
It
about?
doesn't. It doesn't. It does
what?
not.
Say that again.
So we can't say mean things, I guess.
No negative energy. There's a couple.
What does that? I don't understand.
No politics.
No
stuff.
negative energy.
Okay, let me give you a little bit of background. This is done to spite her sister, my other niece, right? Which I can't stand her either. These are both pieces of shit in different ways. But so just stupid rules in general, right? I mean, there's one practical one, like, wash your hands before you hold the baby, and you don't want the baby getting sick. I understand. It's
And
the first
no
baby.
juggling the child.
No
I get
jug.
it.
Yeah,
It's fine.
just stupid stuff like that, right? But some of the rules were geared towards my other niece, and I was like, because my other niece is like, I don't know, she's like kind of sort of goth in a way, She wears darker clothes. She's just odd, right? I mean, she's just odd. I tell her not to give people these stupid ass rules if you don't want negative energy. That's exactly right, Freak 5. So, but check this out. She's gonna be having a baby shower here, and I'm gonna wear. I just bought a shirt, and let me tell you what my shirt says if I can find it. Hold on.
I am the father.
No. Oh, God. That'd be so gross. My niece. Are you... come on, man.
Yes, I know.
No Jerry
I know,
Springer.
I know.
No Jerry... That's low-hanging fruit, by the way.
You're right. I'm sorry.
Hold on. It says... I got it right here. It says, worship Satan, and it's got a picture of Baphomet, right, with the pentagram. Respect women. It says, worship Satan, then it's got a big old Baphomet in the middle. And it says, respect women, right? And to go with that, I have a Baphomet hat, like a pentagram hat. And when that baby shower happens...
Baphomet plushies, too?
Oh, there's one. There's a bat one with a... and I was going to buy it, Eric. I was going to buy it. And I was going to put it, like, in the living room where they're going to have the little baby shower, But, yeah, man. I'm going to wear that, and I'm gonna bring the negative. You know what I'm saying?
You might as well get a Cthulhu plushie to put right now.
Yeah, exactly, man.
What I want is a T-shirt. Remember that movie? Where I forget what it's called, but the wife and husband go into the TV and they go through different channels and stuff like that.
Oh God, I love that movie, man. That's
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. You're right. Absolutely.
God damn it,
That
I
was
love
fucking
that
awesome.
movie.
Remember when they went to the fake
I like John Ritter.
Wayne's World?
Yes,
show?
yes.
And they picked up flashcards, and it was like a picture of an eye, a picture of a warship, and a picture of Saturn.
Yeah.
That's what I want, like a shirt with that.
Yeah.
And he's like, I worship Saturn?
Yeah. Yes, dude, I'm telling you, man. I mean, it was just a list. It was a ridiculous list. I saw it like on she sent it out. This is the dumbest thing too. She printed it, hand wrote it on like old school, like school paper, like lined school paper that you rip off, She wrote it on that, and then she put it on like a counter, and then took a picture of it and sent it to everybody except for me, because she hates me. So she sent it there, but I got wind of it and I saw it, and I was laughing so hard, man. I'm like, it's so, in essence, it's a stinko, but it's also a sweeto. So which leads us to.
Dude, what does my tattoo say?
Sweet! Sweeto of the week.
All right, Eric, your sweeto of the week.
Sweeto is I am with my previous. Like, I didn't mention this last week, but I mentioned on Twitter. I didn't mention on the show, but everybody at work is getting a 4% increase in their pay.
Oh,
but on top
good.
of that, I got my review, got a little bit more, so now I'm up to 1750 or 1740. I think 1735 or 45. I can't remember what.
Well,
it was.
dude, that's good.
Closer
That's
to
huge.
18.
That's
Nice.
good, man. That's good,
That
man.
sounds good. Hey, Eric, can I borrow some money?
No.
Hey, okay, let me try it. Eric, can I have some money? Eric,
You're already gonna pretend to give it back.
Eric, Eric, Eric,
With the show.
Eric. Eric's like, I'm walking off this show. Oh man.
I said no.
Scotoma says I start walking out and they are already done and walking back. Yeah, stupid adulting and work. Exactly, Scotoma. Thanks for rejoining us, man. Okay.
He has a house to himself to the 20th, so right now he is in his underwear.
Exactly. Freak Five Sweeto, my family is out of town, so I have the house to myself until the 20th. Hookers and blow at Freak Five's house. There you go.
He doesn't even have to know about it.
Exactly.
Weekend at Freakies.
All right. So
Weekend at Freakies.
Why not Freak Boys?
Weekend at Freakies. All right, break. All right, break. We've already had weekend at Bernie's. We've had weekend at Freakies. Tell me you have weekend at Breakies.
Sure, why not? I was gonna say my sweeto has to do with Twitter, so weekend at Tweeties.
Yeah.
And,
Okay.
that's Tweety Bird, you know.
Yeah, I see the connection there.
Oh, yeah, no, but I was rooting against that fucking bird. I was waiting for the cat to eat him every damn time.
That bird was a swarmy piece of shit, man. Tweety Bird.
He was kind of arrogant.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, not that the cat ever won because the cat was a dumbass, but whatever.
Yeah.
At least it wasn't the other cat.
Sylvester.
Being raped all the time.
I know.
What was that other cat's name?
So was it Sylvester?
No, the black cat that was running away from Pepe Le Pew.
Oh, that wasn't. Yeah, wasn't it another skunk? No, it was a. It was a cat.
It was a cat who gets accidentally painted white every damn
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
I don't know how this cat has such bad luck.
I know.
But I don't know the cat's name. What's that cat's name?
I don't think the cat has a name.
Yeah.
All I know is that Pepe's really dumb.
Yeah, Pepe is a
He's
creepy
also really
rapist.
dumb because he can't tell that they're a cat.
I know.
That's true.
Yeah, and dumb.
I think it was implied that he's kind of like needs glasses.
Oh, Petunia, Freak Five
maybe.
says.
Oh, that might be.
All right.
People are kidding about. Yeah. So, anyways, back to my sweeto. I was gonna say for Twitter, I've noticed over the last few weeks, and I haven't given it a sweeto yet, and I just wanted to test it more first.
Yeah.
But it seems like they've finally let up on their war against the F word.
Who? Twitter?
Twitter. I have been able to say fuck Mitch McConnell, like fuck, to his link.
Can you say fuck Nancy
It's so
Pelosi and
weird.
fuck Chuck
Yeah,
Schumer too?
Like I've been able to say fuck you to a bunch of politicians like over the last few weeks.
I don't
And
say
I
fuck
haven't
that
got
often,
one slap.
but I don't say fuck that often. But I've said it enough that I'm surprised I haven't been banned yet.
Yeah, I know.
Well, you can say fuck when you're just talking, but when you say fuck you when you direct it at somebody, is when they clap down on it, and that's why I got in trouble a lot. But
Well,
over the last few weeks, I noticed. Well, basically, what happened was a celebrity or somebody with a blue check mark told another blue check mark, I should say, to fuck off.
Yeah.
And Twitter didn't rep around. I'm like, really?
well,
So I've been testing the waters, and I've been telling politicians to go fuck themselves. And
I
Maybe
think
you've just been lucky that
no.
they haven't been
Look, I think I
looking
know
at
what
the screen.
happened. No. I think I know what happened. I think since Elon bought Twitter, so to speak, he like put up
He
the money.
didn't Not.
he hasn't yet, but he's been.
I think
he's playing
since
a game with them.
right.
Fuck you, break.
A game that he's probably going to lose. But
I think since he's like making overtones that he's taken over like hostile takeover, like they've kind of cut out, which I think is fine. Actual free speech, Godema says exactly. You're not, not chastised for it. It's like YouTube. If you are on YouTube and like you have like I have another channel and there's a lot more people on that one because this one I mean who knows but that one like I had to like make people put symbols for like you can say fuck as long as you put a symbol, but if you do too much of that they'll fucking strike you. People have lost their channels for even in the comments. It's so stupid. You know, but all right,
Very.
yeah. I mean, free speech and YouTube and free speech and Twitter. I guess Twitter is finally relenting a little bit, which is good.
Like you said, I think they're probably right now preoccupied with other things.
Yeah, good.
Like
Fuck
the
'em.
whole investigation, who's real and who's not, whatever.
Yeah.
Like,
you know what isn't
I
censored?
think a lot of these things that who they think are real or think they aren't real are actually real, but are just trolls and
Yeah,
like not
yeah,
bots, but
yeah.
What do you call this? Foreign factories. Where
Right. Hey, like sweat, what do they call them? Yeah, I
It's
know.
like a sweatshop for
Sweatshop,
for,
yeah.
for Russian people, for Russian employees trolling Americans on the internet.
Yeah. You know what isn't censored, Breakman?
Hmm.
This fucking show.
Fuck, really?
Yeah, fucking A. What do you say about that, Eric?
Huh? What about what?
Just say fuck. Just
I'm
say
trying to
fuck.
type something. I was thinking.
Just say fuck, dude. That's all you gotta do.
Fuck.
There you go. All right, Sweeto, I think we got through your. Did we get through yours, Break? All your Sweetos?
I've been saying fuck you to a lot of politicians, and that makes me happy.
There's a
I
bot on
mean-
Twitter that says "fuck every word." It's the account's called "fuck every word."
Duxic.
I said fuck you to the president and didn't get in trouble.
Wow. Are you sure Secret Service hasn't showed up at your door yet, man?
No, it's just I called. I didn't say fuck you. I said you're a fucking liar.
Yeah, well, he is.
It's the
no
same
doubt.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Let me do mine now. I got a drone. That's cool.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
You got a camera where you can spy on your neighbors. I mean, where you can watch your neighbors' homes to protect them from intruders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
that's it.
look. I got it for a
Tuning
very
those cops.
specific reason because I want to watch. I want to spy on the cops that are treating homeless people bad. That's what I want to do with it. So,
Not the hot chick that lives down the street. I mean, yeah, the cops.
well, I mean, if I happen to run across something like that, I mean, you
Well,
know.
if he uses a drone to like rat on the cops, maybe he gets the hot chicks. I don't know.
Maybe. You never know. Also, the Colorado Avalanche are going to the Stanley Cup Finals, so that's pretty exciting. I mean, anytime your home team gets there, it's kind of a fun thing. So there we go. As many times as Frank exiled me, I call bullshit for me using my free. How dare you? You're exiled, Freak 5. Also, I want to give a shout out to Breakman Synopsis. If you guys haven't checked out Breakman Synopsis, he does it. Obviously, we take turns doing the synopsis for the show on Podbean. You guys got to check it out. Breakman has a panache. He's got a certain je ne sais quoi when it comes to doing the synopsis for the show. Last one kind of cracked me up, so I just thought
I know.
I'd
It's
mention
because
it.
you pay me. I mean.
Well, yeah, I mean the check's in the mail as always, so there you go. All right, let's who wants to take bets on how soon he wrecks the drone? How dare you, Scotoma? I'll have you know that I took it out I was whizzing in and out power lines and all kinds of shit, man. So it will not get shot by the cops. I'm not going to go low enough for it to get shot down by the cops, Freak 5. So there you go. How dare you? Scotoma has not been exiled by me yet, so you're on thin ice, Scotoma. Just saying. You don't want to be anywhere near the company of Freak 5 who's been exiled like I don't know at this point 150 million times. So I mean I'm just saying that's not company you want to keep. I mean that's the dredges of society right there. All right, let's move on to the free for all.
It's a free for all. Little baby. Yeah, it's a free for all. Wow. Suck it.
And fuck you, Break. 2 weeks. How dare you, son of a
I
bitch.
thought you were.
Son of a
Okay.
bitch. You don't think I look at chat, do you? Son of a bitch.
No, I thought you already said fuck you to me. I guess you're
did,
saying
but-
somebody else. Okay.
Oh, saying it to you again. How about that?
Oh, okay.
2 and 1. All right, free for all this week, guys. I was thinking about. I don't know if you guys watch Reckless comedies, PlayStation Girl skits. If you haven't, you kind of should because they're kind of funny. But they had this skit about Xbox Game Pass versus PlayStation Plus, the PlayStation Plus tier system going, and they were kind of getting me thinking. Like they were making good points. Like Xbox has kind of gotten stagnant. Like what is it, Starlink or whatever they're calling that game is pushed out to next year. You know, their two big ones were Starfield, and then what was the other one? There was another one that was pushed out.
Red
So,
Dawn.
huh?
Or
Which one?
Red something.
Yeah, it's something.
Redfall.
Yeah, or whatever it is. The two big ones that they had planned are moved out till next year, and then Sony already has Forbidden West, is it Forbidden West?
But that's not going to be part of the tier system.
Hold on. It will at some point, I guarantee you, Eric. But they announced, some of their, like, God of War, I think, is going to be on their tier, one of their tiers, etc. So my question to you, is this the time, do you guys think that the PlayStation Plus kind of tier system, or whatever they're calling it, is going to gain on the Xbox Game Pass? Because I know for a while there, the Xbox Game Pass was killing it. So do you think they're going to lose
I
some...
don't know what you mean gain on it, though, because they're like two separate things. They're not
Well,
really competition for one another.
I understand.
Because if you have to own the system to be involved in it.
Well,
So,
I'm just saying,
you can't own Sony and Xbox Live.
No, but what I'm saying is, like, they're competing for your dollars, right? The Xbox Game Pass is in direct competition with the PlayStation Plus now that they're doing this tier thing, right? In other words,
I mean, not really. Like, I mean, they're the companies are in direct competition, yes, but it's just it's their way of trying to promote.
Let me put it this way, Breakman. The Xbox Game Pass is not sexy for the rest of the year, right? And right now, it seems like PlayStation Plus, as confusing it is with all their tier systems and all that, the games that they're announcing are pretty sexy. So I guess to put it in a way that kind of makes sense, do you think that PlayStation, or AKA Sony, is going to gain financially on Microsoft when it comes to their way of going about...
Okay, so we're comparing sales figures. I think, yeah, like there are more PlayStations sold than Xboxes, right?
Well, I'm not talking about the sales of the Xbox. I'm talking specifically about their paid services, Game Pass and PlayStation Plus.
But those are directly linked to the systems.
Right.
Well, I guess not necessarily, because with Xbox you can have it on if you have a PC.
Right. And the Game Pass was actually, dude, they were, I mean, as far as taking in new people, the Game Pass did hellacious sales this year.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Is there going to be a lull to where now Sony thinks, okay, now's the time to strike with some...
I think even I still have confidence that Game Pass is going to continue to get killer hits on the service, because recently it was announced, or recently before that, that one of the games that got put on Game Pass was the Ninja Gaiden Master Collection, and
ooh, that's on there.
And Turtles Shredder's Revenge is going to be a day one Game Pass title.
Yes!
So that's going to be Thursday.
Nice!
So you don't have to buy it. And if you want to buy it on another platform like the Switch, you can break. But, because the physical copy is coming out later sometime.
Yeah. I might want to play it on the Switch, but for now I'd be happy with it on Xbox. That sounds nice. Yes!
But, so there's lots of stuff on Game Pass still. And
I understand, but it's...
And let me finish, Frank.
Haha, Breakman got the blame.
I'm tired and hungry.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
But anyways, I think PlayStation's Plus's tier system is absolute trash. $10 a month for the standard service, that's fine. Okay, you get the PS Plus game every month or two, like those two games, or maybe sometimes three if it's a VR game or whatever. And none of those games, in the higher tier level, you get access to PS4 and PS5 games. None of them are first parties, other than what the PS Plus collection will offer you if you have a PS5, and basically makes it the PS Now service. But the highest tier gives you access to the PS3 and the PS2 and PS1, PSP stuff. No Vita stuff because Sony wants to completely disavow it for some reason. And I don't know if you paid attention to the news lately, but the emulation of those games is god awful.
Yeah, there's no reason.
How much is that tier?
That is the $120 a year tier, or you could pay $18 a month. The middle tier
$100 a year isn't that bad.
120 a year is
a lot of money up front, though.
It is a lot of money up front, but I mean for the whole year. I mean,
and like I said, considering the quality of the emulation and games being offered, and no promise of that library getting much better than what was already on the PSN service before. Now I've heard that they are going to sell these games separately, but why would you even want to buy them, or let alone play them on the service a month, when the emulation's ass?
Freak Flag was exiled twice, by the way.
And the PS3 stuff is still streaming only because they can't figure out PS3 emulation.
Yep. Yeah, you make good points, Eric, but I'm just talking in general. Like if they were,
Sony still has no plans to do day one releases for its first party titles.
Right. Yeah. But in Frank's favor, we also seen things like Nintendo, like they upped their package this year with subpar. I mean, they didn't really offer anything except for broken games.
Yeah.
And it still sold really well. So.
Yeah.
Really well. So it's hard to say with people. Even they'll sometimes buy crap, even though they should probably wait. But.
Yeah, I think right now Xbox Game Pass is probably the best for value, right? I think we all can agree on that, right? Mm-hmm. I mean, based on what I've seen comparatively, like the Game Pass is definitely a much better service than PS Now. That thing sucks. I don't know. I mean, do you have PS Now, Eric?
No.
Okay. I'd like to talk to somebody that has PS Now and ask them if it's actually, like if they really like it, because I have yet to meet one person that is either A, subscribed, or B, really likes it. So, I'd like to hear that. How dare you, Scotoma?
Yeah, and then I'd have to wonder if or not they have a fiber connection, because that's probably the key to having a stable internet connection.
Yeah. I don't know. Streaming only really sucks on the PS3 stuff, man. If they could get that down and get the emulation for the PS, especially the PS2 stuff.
Like I said earlier, they need to get rid of the middle tier and make the first tier let you have access to the classic stuff. But if you want to play the current stuff like PS4 and PS5 stuff, you pay for the middle tier.
Yeah, I agree.
$15 a month, that's fine. You could compete directly with Game Pass that way.
Yeah, you're right. If they offered more value, like let's say if they put Forbidden West and Last of Us 3, if that ever comes out, stuff like that, I think they'd be onto something. But for right now, I think Xbox is in prime position to keep on cruising. Right now, they're just cruising on mid-tier stuff. You talked about Ninja Gaiden. That's not exactly like AAA kind of stuff.
It's still stuff people would be willing to play.
That's what I was saying. But at least it's like at least interesting. You know what I mean? Like I don't see, like, even with my PS Plus subscription, which I think I have. What's the maximum years you can go out? That's what I got. I got maximum years, like 4 years or whatever it is. Like,
you can buy up to 4 years of time at a time. I think.
I got 4 years, and I think I even paid for a fifth, which is probably they'll probably just parlay that.
I need to check online, see whether or not I need to resub.
But I do like Plus because they do every once in a while they'll give you a good game or two to play.
Also, they need to fix it so that if you get a game that was on PS Plus and you just want to buy it so you can have it forever without PS Plus, they should not make you have to wait till your subscription expires for you to just be able to purchase it. You should just be able to buy the game, buy to own.
Yeah,
like Microsoft does on its store.
It's weird. Yeah, that's another good point, Eric. Like, I'll see games on sale and it says I purchased them already.
Or the games that you've purchased are actual purchases that are permanent. Because that's how Games of Gold works. You buy it. You claim a game that's on gold, you don't have to ever worry about buying it again because you've technically bought it just at $0.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's the thing. Like like as soon as your PS Plus, as soon as my PS Plus expires, which hopefully it'd be never, because I just want to keep on playing games. But I want to have the option to at least buy those games like during, like if I'm playing a game and I'm having a good time and it's on PS Plus, it says purchased, and I can't, like when it's on, I want to buy it when it's on sale. And a lot of those games a lot of times go on sale and I can't purchase them because it says I already purchased them. But yet I know when my PlayStation Plus expires, I'm no longer going to be able to play that game. So, how dare you, Scotoma? You're exiled, Scotoma, with the Bob Ross icon there. How dare you, son of a bitch. You too, Freak5. Jesus. No pies. How dare you, Freak5. How dare you? How dare you all? All right.
And another thing, like Sony needs to like work with a couple streaming partners to offer new streaming apps for things like High Dive, which don't have a PS5 streaming app yet.
Yeah. How much is how much?
They seem to leave it completely incumbent on the party that's offering the streaming service to begin with to make an app for that platform. But why not work with them so that they can get it done?
Freak5, I'm not going to exile you on that one because that one actually made me laugh, you son of a bitch. I will call you a son of a bitch, though. How much is Game Pass right now? Can you buy it yearly, or do you have to do it monthly?
Buy years. Or the most I've seen for buying cards in a store are 3 months, but you can do a year subscription. Yeah.
For how much though? What's the year subscription?
I don't know what the cost is.
Do you know?
I think it's closer to $120. It might be more than that though.
How much is it, Break? Do you know? Can you look it up?
What? Who? Huh?
Too busy talking about.
What?
I
don't know what we're talking about.
I know Xbox Game Pass Ultimate is $15 a month or something.
Yeah, I pay monthly. I don't.
Oh, you don't do the year. How much is yearly?
I'm not one of those rich people that buys everything all at once, like Frank.
Yeah, I'm so rich, man. It's actually just smarter to buy it that way because you save a lot of money. Just I don't know, but can you look it up? One of you guys look it up.
At most, I found get 3 months worth for $40 or something.
Yeah, that's still not great. If you pay $120 a year, I mean you're saving a lot of money. A lot. I think that the highest tier is $18.99 a month or $120. If you're not buying it yearly, that's
the PC version as well, though.
So. All right. It's
scrolling here. I found prices, and it's just it's taking forever to load. I don't know why. Oh, I know why. Because of ads. God damn it.
Stupid ads, man. I hate the ads. I was doing a news. We were doing the news, right? And an ad, I don't know if I accidentally rolled over one of the ads, and it was very prominently on the screen for Elder Scrolls or something, and I'm doing a news story. How the fuck do I get rid of it? Usually there's an X or something, but very slyly they put this black arrow in the corner that you could barely see. I'm like, oh man, son of a bitch. Yeah, it's assholes, man, for sure. All right.
Let me see. I have
happy little boobs. Happy little boobs.
As of this year, new prices are 1 month for $10.99, 3 months for $29.99, 6 for $59.99.
So it's $120 a year. They don't do it yearly? They don't have a yearly one?
12 months for $59.99.
Oh, 12 for $59.99. That's actually really good.
Yeah.
Holy shit. I need to do that then. Fuck, I haven't fired up my Xbox in a long time. I think when I get the Xbox X, I'll do that. $60?
I've been paying monthly, but if I'm just gonna keep paying for it, I might as well just pay in installments of $60 every so often.
Dude, $60 a year is not bad, man. I need to. I
just wish they'd tell you when it was running out.
Happy little boobs. Let's just toss it. Happy little boobs.
You gotta find out you're gonna get a bill. I found out it was up last time because I changed credit cards.
Yeah.
The thing is, I don't do that because I budget my money. So $50 a month. Yeah, even though that's more expensive, ultimately, it's less of a hit on me every month.
Yeah.
Because I'm usually buying a game or two a month.
Happy little boobs. We're
So
gonna
I'm
draw
fine
some.
with doing it the way I've been doing it.
So you
Happy
just
little
take.
ones, happy big ones, happy medium-sized ones.
Yeah.
They're all happy here.
We're just gonna take a brush stroke and just draw some happy little boobs here in the corner, and and then you just kind of have to like roll your brush streak in a round circle, and just draw the nipples with the areola. You just they're just happy little boobs, happy little boobs, happy boobs for everybody. Yeah, exactly. See, you know what I'm talking about, Breakman. All right, I think that's gonna wrap it up. Let's go a little bit early so
That's
we
the name
all
of
can
this
get.
episode, by the way.
I have no idea.
Happy
It's
boobs.
Happy little boobs.
Happy Little Boobs. Yeah, Happy Little Boobs is the name of this episode. Wow, Mrs. Breakman is in trouble again? Wow. All right. Whose turn is it to put this show up on the feed? Is it mine or?
I don't know. We usually don't talk about that until after the show.
I know.
I think it was Break's turn last week.
So
I
it's
did last week.
so it's my turn.
Again?
Hold on.
I'm looking.
I'll take a look. This is behind the scenes stuff. We have to argue whose turn is it to put the show up.
None of us want to ever do it ever.
Yeah, it's Frank's turn.
Oh, damn it. All right, well, you guys know the name of the show is going to be called Happy Little Boobs. So there you go.
That's a good name.
Exclusive. I like it.
I think we should change the name of the show, actually.
To Happy Little
Happy
Boobs?
Little-
Not just the episode, the name of
Boob grinders.
Happy Little Boobs. Happy Little Boobs. Yeah, I like that.
Because boob grinders.
Well, I mean, with inflation, we have to call it Happy Little Boobs. We can't call it Happy Big Boobs, so. All right.
Can't afford a big one. Sorry, guys.
Exactly. All right, let's do our plugs. Breakman, plug away.
You can follow me at.
I thought you forgot, man. I totally thought you forgot.
I gotta
Just
stop this.
Just when you think it's over, he gives you an encore, everybody. All right.
All right, I'm
Cat.
stopping, Cat. Jesus, it's okay.
Stink eye. Stink eye
Cat's
cat.
gone. He ran away.
Cat repellent. There we go.
Oh God. All right, what are you plugging, Break?
You can follow me at RPGrinders on Twitter, where I can sell politician. Fuck you. Finally.
With harmonica.
These
even.
assholes have been destroying our world. We should be able to tell them fuck you.
Right. Exactly. All right, Eric, what you plugging?
I'm plugging BostonBastardBrigade.com. That's where the written reviews are. And you want to listen to me do an audio review, there's stuff on the feed. If you like either of those things, you can support me on my Patreon. The link to Patreon is in my Twitter profile, which is at RPG. If you could send me as little $1 a month, that would help out. Or you can just do one times. Like, either way is fine.
Scotoma says RP boob grinders. Is Mrs. Break sending happy boobs to everyone? Is that why she is in trouble?
No, Mr. Breakman's just handsy.
Oh, dang it. You're being a pervert pig. You guys got to check out what Breakman wrote on the synopsis for this episode. I'm just gonna leave it there.
The last one, you mean?
Yeah, you could follow me on Twitter at Frank Branches, even though I'm hardly ever there. You can follow me on any of the systems, RPGrinders. I'm mostly on the PlayStations. I will pop in on the Switch every great once in a while, or on the Xbox, but just look up RPGrinders on any of them, and you can find me on any of them, RPGrinders. Did I say Frank Branches? I think it's RPGrinders, actually. So just look up RPGrinders on all of them, and that's where you'll find me. Don't go watch Jurassic World or whatever the fuck they're calling this latest iteration. I heard it's shitty. So
well, it's a WB movie, so it will be on HBO Max within a month. So
okay,
just watch
well,
it
there you go. Oh, I found out I got HBO Max as part of my cable tier, so I didn't know that. So that's awesome. I can watch it then. So good. All right. Anything else,
I
gentlemen?
learned something about the first movie, though. Apparently, the characters in the movie didn't even really understand their own characters. The main two characters didn't. Because their characters aren't romantic in any way, but apparently, like, 20, 30 years later, they think they were.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah, like there's a whole discussion about like how age inappropriate and stuff like that. No, it was made quite clear that they were coworkers, and she had like a husband or boyfriend
Yeah.
at home. Like that they were not romantically linked in any way.
Oh God,
I know
is that what
they really
happened?
expressed it in the book, but like.
Is that what happened? Jesus, man, how dare
But
you?
now that like the actors are like, it was such an inappropriate relationship. You weren't in a relationship. You were coworkers.
I know. Maybe they had like
Did you not
affairs.
even know what your own characters were playing?
Maybe they had affairs. Maybe they had like in the script they had affairs, and they just cut that out of the movie. That might have made it like 10 times more interesting, man. Freak5 says, this week on Bernie's OnlyFans, happy boobs. Boobies. There we go. All right. Anything else, gentlemen?
No, I'm sorry. I love the original Jurassic Park movie and especially the book.
I ruined it for you, right?
No,
I mean,
no, the actors in the movie are ruining it for me, sons of bitches.
yeah. I think the original script actually had them like boning. Seriously. All right. Anyways,
See, I can see Hollywood like changing it that way, but like it was never meant to be that way, and that's why like in the third movie they're even like she's married with kids now, you know. Like she's done her thing, like
yeah.
that's what she was doing originally.
They had sex. They had sex with each other. All right.
I mean,
anyways, all right, guys. Yeah, exactly. All right, guys. Stay safe this weekend. We want to see you back here next week. Until then, we are out. Later, everybody.
Second Jurassic Park book was pretty good too. Like,
They were-
kinda made fun of the first
They were
book.
fucking, man. I'm telling you.
But the movie it's been always downhill.
Book's way better. The book is way better.
The book is way better. You're right. I love it. That's one of my absolute favorites.
I did like the first movies though, just for the special effects.
Yeah, just the second one, like the plot of the second one was so irritating. Yeah, like what's his name is in the movie and shit, like and he's a dick and kidnaps a baby dinosaur. But he's supposed to be one of the good guys. Who's that guy?
That guy from like, are you talking the guy?
Dodgeball and all that shit.
Yeah. I can't remember his name. I know what you're talking about. Yeah. What episode was
But
this?
he's like
694.
supposed to be one of the good guys, and he kidnaps like a baby Tyrannosaurus Rex in the movie, which causes all havoc to break loose. Like,
Yeah.
whatever.
I know. All right, everybody in chat, thank you guys so much. Really appreciate you all. Hope you guys have a great weekend. Stay safe, all that good fun stuff. Later, everybody.
I think they've already left.
No, sort of, maybe.